The banana zone. The banana zone starts today. Now, I have tweeted this a long time ago. I've tweeted this on May 12th. And it went quite well for quite some time because, you know, the news on the US and China deal, and we knew that was going to be the bottom. And that was kind of the bottom for a long time. You see, it went up 26%. The market went up 26%. It looked incredible. And then this happened. Bam! Like a massive smash down. From the top here, down 15%. Now, this was the time when the whole war situation happened. And before the CPI reading yesterday, I said, if CPI comes in cooler, sub or at 2.8%, a rate cut is confirmed for September and the final boss will be defeated. And this is exactly what happened. It came in lower, and I posted it in the Telegram. I have a free Telegram. You probably know this. If not, link in the description. I posted in there and I said CPI 2.7 versus 2.8 expected. Send it to Valhalla. So now, for real, we are here in the banana zone. And I think you have to position yourself. There are multiple things you can do, and I'm gonna guide you through the whole thing. I'm super happy that you're here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe. I guide you through this whole thing. We got most of the stuff completely right. And if you're here in the community, let me know in the chat, smash the like button, and let's jump into the show. I have massive things to cover. Smash the like, ETH to ETH to OATH, ETH to AT, okay, ETH to ATH. That's what it is. Okay, amazing. Banana split time, yes. Pay raise for cause, no. Good morning, 100 fam. What's happening? Banana zone will be followed by 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗏 zone. Be careful. We'll see. We'll talk about it. Okay, let's jump in here. So the market has added $116 billion in the past 24 hours. The reason is because the CPI reading came in hot, cool. And I told you yesterday, I tweeted about it, I guided you through in the Telegram. I said that if that was going to happen, we are going to see a massive push for the next months to come. And the S&P closed, it's not only crypto, the S&P closed above 6,400 for the first time, made a new all-time high. The market is absolutely ripping, so it looks very good. And a 97% probability or 96% probability is there for a rate cut in September. I would say it's 100%. Like there is, you know, there is this 4% that might happen, but ultimately there is going to be a rate cut happening in September for the first time in almost a year, which is, it's been a dreadful fucking year with everything that we've been through. So super happy to see that. Now, Bezos, the Treasury Secretary, says that the Fed should think about cutting 50 basis points. We talked about this. The only reason why I think it will not happen is because, unfortunately, JP is politicizing the Fed. And it will be a very difficult thing for him to come forward and say, because in reality, Trump is right. I mean, I had a discussion with someone yesterday, and I was telling them, like, I felt very sorry for JP, Jerome Powell, who's the chair at the Fed, because I was thinking, like, poor guy brought inflation down from like 10% down to 2%. He, you know, the job market kind of, the unemployment didn't go above 4% really. And now Trump comes in and like a bulldozer goes over him. But he is right. Trump is right. JP is late. JP Morgan is actually expecting 4 cuts this year. So their interest rate, they're expecting a interest rate cut in September and 4 more cuts by the end of the year. That means at least 25 basis points on every single FOMC. Now, the last time when this happened, 2024 September, market, the S&P went 4.5% in 30 days, and it went 8% in the following 90 days. But this is the S&P 500. It's not crypto, it's the S&P 500, 9%, and that is absolutely insane. On Bitcoin rallied 15% on the news, and then in the 30 days, and then the following 90 days, it went to 100,000, about an 80% pump. So we're looking into a massive couple of months here, and truth be told, everybody's acquiring Bitcoin. It's not only Bitcoin, it's ETH treasury companies now, and all the stuff that is happening with crypto. Everybody's launching treasury companies right and left, and so this is something that is happening. You see the major companies holding Bitcoin here. ETFs hold, what was that? The ETFs hold $151 billion worth of crypto, worth of Bitcoin actually. 152 billion. But what is interesting, and this is why I want you to just take a moment here and just look at this, because the reality is that the issuance of the tokens, let me just move myself here a little bit so you actually see this. The issuance of Bitcoin is much lower than the acquisition and the demand. So there is very little supply and there is insane demand. If you look here, there was 53,000 Bitcoin mined from April to August, and there was 171,000 acquired by IBIT alone through IBIT ETF, and 97 through MicroStrategy, and 13 through 13,000. So about 14,000 with all the other companies. But if you look at that, this is about 4 or 5. Actually, it's about almost 6 times. It is 6 times the amount of Bitcoin that has been acquired versus the Bitcoin that has been mined. It's insane, and we are seeing the demand shock that is happening right now. Now, greed is on the horizon, so I know everybody wants to jump in head first and just, go nuts about it, and it's fine. But remember, there is greed on the stock market and on the crypto market. Crypto fear and greed jumped from 54 all the way to 73 from last week, which shows extreme greed. And when extreme greed hits, usually we see a pullback at some point. Now, it's not the time where Fefe tells you that this is going to be a pullback, because no, unfortunately, I don't think a pullback is coming for the next 2-3 weeks at least. Nothing major is coming. But as Ben says here, we can see if July and August is green, which we're probably going to see here because July has been green and then August is probably going to be green as well. We could see a little bit of a bleed in September, and that's what I'm going to talk about, where that bleed can come and how will that play out and where we can look at. But I also wanted to tell you, I brought you, I forgot to bring this up here. I wanted to show you this, that, when I said banana zone last time, we went up 26% and then dumped down because of the war. But I also want to tell you that I tweeted this. I put my reputation on the line. You will regret not buying here. Yes, my account is down, but I knew and I have been saying that further drop is a possibility. And you can be all sarcastic as you want. I am adding on this dip. It was literally pico button. The total market cap is up almost 40% since then. So yeah, let's look at the market, guys. If you're here, smash the like button, please, so people know that we're here, that we can spread the word about it. We're gonna do some Q&A. We're gonna do some charts on the all the way. Let's go. September dump. Yes, I think so. Market printing. Fefe chart, please. Yes, with the updated job numbers, I guess has no chance but to cut. Yes, are we firing costs today? Always cut for never. Cost never. Would let you have your thoughts on 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙. One of the biggest fumbles, 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙. So I wanted to get in. You could get in on the interface, and you had to be an accredited investor and all that. But you could buy the token, and I was even reporting about it here. It's 28x since then. It's madness. Solana ecosystem rotation time soon. Pullback happening during the bull run. Yes, both on that dip. Still holding huge thanks. You're welcome. I'm so happy to read these messages. Smash first, ask questions later. Please tell us when to add our positions. I will. So first off, I want you to do a thing, and that is to join the Telegram. Because even if you deployed here and you've seen the update on 100 Club, I just realized that we have so many comments where people just don't know what the hell is happening. And the reason is because they look at one thing and then they just think that's it. And I can't update you on this channel here. So I want you to go, because it's going to pin it here in the comment. You can see it on top of the live chat. But you can also just go down the description and you can join the Telegram. It's completely free. I'm not selling you shit. You can just join in there. I bring you all the alpha. Okay, so do that. In a second, let's look at the chart here. Now, if you look at this 4-hour chart, you will see something that we're bouncing from this level. Let's look at this hourly chart. We're bouncing from this level, and this might come in as a surprise for many of you. But the reality is that, are we having YouTube issues again? Like, YouTube is showing me again 50 people watching. Is that what you see, or everybody left? Or did you guys leave? We have this YouTube stuff that YouTube is showing me that there is no people here. What is it? So saying the title of the stream should be "Here is what bots I'm opening." Such a good comment. I'm gonna do it. Probably gonna do it on 100 stuff. Appreciate the work, Fefe, being spot on last few months. Thank you so much. 188 for me. Okay, amazing. So you can refresh. Okay, anyway, so what I was about to say is the following. When you see here, you have the 4-hour, or what is it, the hourly bottom here. And yesterday, we've been discussing whether it is going to break or not, and this is what I said. I would not be surprised as well if this 1-hour low held. You see it here, this 1-hour low held, and then it had a massive push from here to new highs. We will take it under consideration then. I'll update you every day when something relevant happens. Otherwise, if we don't break below here on the hourly chart, don't break below the 3.86 trillion, this is still bullish and you can still long it. I do have my positions that I have taken. I have added back to them, so it's still so this is what I said. If we don't break below, this is a massive buy, and this is what we did. We bought here, and the positions show. I mean, if you, oh, by the way, this here is an update on the 100x Club. So I dropped these short updates. If you don't want long form content and you don't care about the news, it's called the 100x Club. It's my trading and short form channel. So you can just jump in here. I do these daily updates, 5 minutes. But anyway, the positions are massively up. I mean, some of the positions that we've taken, all of these positions that we've taken on the 100x Club in here, you have probably taken them as well. If you have, I congratulate you. I have taken some profits, but now I deployed back, as I told you here. I have deployed everything back, and yeah, we're just running with the wave. So what do I see on the market now? This is the part of the banana zone where you can't really do anything else other than play the 4-hour waves. Okay, so what do I mean by that? What I mean is the following: when you have a breakout like this on the daily, this is a continuation, and by the way, it came back on the daily again. Like, you probably, if you have coming back to the shows, you know this, but we came back from, we didn't come back from a week, we're gonna talk about it in a second, but we came back perfectly on the daily. Look at this, we came back 50% and then moved on from there. And so when you have a higher high here, look what happened last time when you formed a higher high. Look at this, a massive push. What happened previous to that? Higher high, massive push. Higher high, massive push. When you form these higher highs on the daily, I genuinely think that we're looking into something like this. So we're looking at something like this, okay? After breaking a high. So we're looking at 5-6 trillion total market cap in the next couple of months. And I do believe that is going to happen. Now, whether there will be 15%, 20% corrections on a day, yes, those will be the buying opportunities. But in general, we're looking at a massive push. Here's how you can play. The worst thing you can do is go 50x leverage all in now. What you want to do is the following. One, you want to consider that there can be corrections. I want you to look at this, for example. Look at this. It seems like it's up only, but if you look here, this couple of days, comparatively to the high, there was an 8% drop on the total market cap. Look at this here. We're looking at another 9% drop here. So even though, yes, ultimately up only means that it's up only, but we can't look at this 20% drop. And although it doesn't matter on a longer time frame, it can really destroy your account. So the last thing you want to do is start deploying brainlessly. What you want to do though is that you can open up low leverage positions and make sure that your liquidation price does not go below the daily low. So whether you're talking about Bitcoin daily low down here at 97,000. Ethereum down here at 3,288. Solana down here at 123. BNB one here at 595. Doge one here at 13 cents. So you can open a 3x, 2x leverage position and see, just make sure that your liquidation price goes below these lows, because I do think that we're not going to break them. But also know that there will be pullbacks and you have to position for the pullbacks. The way to do that is usually we're gonna get a 4-hour pullback, as we did here. Look at this. Like, we didn't go all the way down here. We didn't go all the way to the 50, but we approached the 50 and we bounced on a 1-hour level, also partially because the CPI. So now you can look at the 50% leg, which we're gonna be down here at 3.97 trillion, and then just bounce off of that. But please understand that these do not always happen. This is why it's worth taking a position. If you have not subscribed to this channel, if you have not been following me, and you have not been watching the updates on the 100x Club, and you didn't take these positions, it's very difficult now to start getting in, but I'm gonna help you and try to get into the market. Did you guys take the positions? The magnificent, I like that, the magnificent. It's pleasing, it's honoring, the magnificent. Are people still here? I see 0 people watching now. I see 5 people. You see 5 people watching. Guys, am I talking to myself? It feels like the early days on the 100x Club, like when I had no one watching. I had that time when there was no one watching live. Let me in fact show you this, until we realize that there's actually no one watching this. If you imagine that. This was my very first stream. Look at this. On the 100x Club, my very first stream a year ago. Very first live stream. This is what I said.
What is up, fam? This is the very first time I'm doing a live through Ecamm Live on my Twitter and on YouTube. So I believe it is.
Do you realize that I said the software that I'm using to do the live? Like that was my intro. I said I'm through Ecamm live here. Like who the fuck cares, bruv?
Going out. If it's not, that's fine. We'll see what it does. If you guys are here, I have this comment reaction tab here, so let me know. I see 0% viewing right now. Because I just started. I already have 3 people on Twitter, I see. That's awesome. So if you comment, let me know.
Oh my god! Oh, legendary, legendary, legendary. 920, I'm still here. Okay, there are people out here. It's says gain weight, Fefe sees that video. True, true. But I started, you know what? First of all, ban this guy for life, please. Thank you. Second, no, I'm joking. I started doing, what is it? MetaQuest workouts. Now I ordered, like I got my MetaQuest, this VR headset. I'm doing like boxing and shit, so watch out with me. I'm gonna lose a lot of weight. Okay, Virgin Fefe. Sexy AF back then, sore now. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We're here for the alpha. What have we got entries, but we didn't entry with our full position? Is it worth? So I had about 20% of my capital still here. Now I have obviously much more because it's the market. How much money I have in this account? 40,000. So it's 40,000. But I ran this account like also like I'm being completely transparent with you. Like unlike a lot of other KOLs and YouTubers and whatever, bro, you can come here and you can see what I've done in this account. Like forever. I don't even know where we started this account. Probably started in May or something. I've been running this account up with you guys here together. Look at this. Oh, come on, boyki. There we go. My account is up 40% since May, June. When did we start? May 24. May 24. My account is up 38% since then. If I look at the past month alone, and this is all documented here with you guys. It's not like I'm just, you know, I'm giving you all this. All this I'm giving you on here on the channel. And on the 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙 Club as well with the short updates. Literally what I'm doing with my own money. So, let's jump in here because I've got some news that I want to cover. One of them is that 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙 has pleaded guilty to 2 counts of wire fraud and conspiracy to defraud the US. Facing up to 25 years in prison, so shit is happening. It's been a long time, but it is happening for real, for real. Bitmine just filed to expand its at the market equity program by 20 billion. Let me translate this to you. So they are raising $20 billion to buy Ethereum. How does that sound, cuz? $20 billion to buy Ethereum. That's like almost 10%. It's a 5% of the entire ETH market cap, what they are raising to buy. It's pump my bags. It's pump my bags time. ETH inflows are absolutely crazy as well. Like we're looking at 500 only yesterday. OKX announced permanently burning over 65 million OKB tokens, and locked total supply at 21 million as part of its X layer upgrade. It's crazy. It's crazy. OKX, I love OKX. And now their token. The token is up like 100%, 100 something. It's 150%. Look at this. It's insane. And I know that they have massive things coming next year as well. So I'm gonna be buying. I don't know where. I might do a video on this, but I'm gonna be buying OKX's token. Like I heard some very cool things about it. Also, would be cool if OKX came on the show. Like I would love to have OKX as a partner. That would be just legendary. Okay. Anyway, Jeff Bezos' space travel company Blue Origin now accepts Bitcoin payments plus space flights. Cause if you wanna go, there's the time. You can pay in crypto. It's only $500,000 per ticket. I had to check it. I had to check it. I thought it was like 100 grand or something, but now it's 500,000. So that's happening. PumpFun. This is for me. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support. PumpFun bought back $705,000 worth of tokens the past 24 hours. It overtook BONK completely. 80% market share, and BONK has 4%. Oh, BONK is the future. Fefe, you don't know what you're talking about. Fefe, you're crazy. How's my BONK position? What is it? How's my pump position doing? We're gonna look at that. But also, it's not only that. Like BONK, it's not only the market share, but also Pump had surpassed Ethereum 24-hour revenue as well by double. So Pump made more 100% more than Ethereum did in an Ethereum season. My pump bag is, oh, only up 60% on 3x leverage. Okay, good. Thank you so much for playing this game and applying. And I also said this going to 8 billion, 7 to 8 billion. So we're still at 100%. We're looking at 100% from here. So that's happening. What else did I bring you here, which is relevant, which is important? Let's go. Oh, Cubic. So there's a 51% attack happening on Monero, or happened on Monero. This is some serious shit. The reason why it's serious is because 51% attacks mean that 51% of the network is overtaken by someone else, and that means that they can dominate. They can dominate the blockchain. They can do whatever they want to do. So Cubic has overtaken 51% of Monero's network. I'm actually dropping a video on this literally in a few hours in 100 stops, so you're gonna see what happened exactly. It's fascinating story. Yeah, this is why decentralization is important. 𝗏, I wanted to talk about this as well. So I wanted to buy 𝗏. I don't even know what 𝗏 is, bro. I've been telling everyone on the show that I want to get a 𝗏 entry, and I missed it. Like I couldn't get the entry that I wanted. Where is it now? 400. Back at 400 is still good. I think 400 is still good. We should get in at 400. I'm gonna look at 𝗏 in a second. But anyway, I wanted to say that I have bought Inspect as well. Inspect is the first layer 2 on 𝗏, and it's only like 36 mil market cap. So I invested in the token, full disclosure. But I think they're building something incredible. The token is up like 700% the past 3 months. But I have invested in it because they are not only the first layer 2 on 𝗏, they're also unlocking the DeFi capabilities of 𝗏. Absolutely exciting. They just got listed on Bitpanda, and if you get listed on Bitpanda, that means that you do something right, because they're a very regulated exchange with a MiCA license and much more. So this is going to be interesting for Inspect. So I got some of them. They're expanding into the EU as well. So I just wanted to share it with you. I did it to my spot bags, and I bought a moon bag. I'm probably gonna forget about it for a while. Now, talking about Bitpanda though, it's important to talk about Bitpanda as an exchange as well. I've told you about it. They are our partners here on the channel. I personally love Bitpanda for multiple reasons. One of the main reasons is because if you're in Europe, you need a licensed exchange. There's just no way around it. Bitpanda has the license, 7 million users globally. They are one of the only exchanges. We do have OKX and we do have Bitpanda, and maybe one more that has the MiCA license, that they can do leverage trading on the platform. 16 different licenses, lots of reviews, but that's not what I want to talk about. What I want to talk about is that they launched their token called Vision. And so the Vision token, this is a very good example of what can happen to a token. If you look at OKX's token pulling 150%, you can look at Bitpanda's token and understand what is the potential here. Bitpanda launched this token called Vision, and Vision is basically, right now you can do a bunch of things with it. You can earn 10% on staking, and you're gonna get 20% off on your fees, and that's all good. But what I think I'm very excited about is that they are building this Web3 chain or ecosystem on the Vision protocol to be a compliant DeFi interface for Europe. So anyway, I have bought the token here as well. And there are also partners on the channel. Wanted to let you know there are links in the description. Go and check them out. So it's in near's private, near. Oh, should I do, what token should I do? Let me just see the chat here. What's token? Let me just pick one here. Maybe near. Yes, I'm gonna do near. Let's go. Let's do some tokens because I think it's relevant. I mean, Valhalla, bruv. Valhalla. Yeah, I would play the 50% lags, guys. Like, that's how I would do. I just wait for the 50% to come. If you like near, deploy here a little bit. I mean, near intense is crazy as well. I told you about it a lot of times. But I would deploy here, 2.7, 2.9, and then just wait for it to come back to 2.75, and then just go from there. What else do we have? Let's go. 𝗏. I'm deep in 𝗏 as well. Look at this. I took 2,800 already and then 2,500 up. 3x. Yeah, it's 10x level. Oh, it's only 5%. Okay, so I added heavily. I might take some profits on this, actually. It's only 5% since my entry. My liquidation price is too low. No, I'm not going to take profits here. 𝗏 has massive things coming. I have bought 𝗏. I invested in 𝗏 as well. Just letting you know. I don't like this trend line on 𝗏, to be honest with you. Like, I don't like this. But I don't think that it's gonna be No, actually, yeah, I am going to take some profits on Ton here. On the trade, I don't touch my spot bags, and I know you're going to hate me for it, but the reality is that this is, I don't like this. This seems like an insider knew something. They dumped, and they drive the price back up, and then there is another flash coming, and I don't want to be in there. Yeah, I am going to take some profits on Ton here. I'm going to take 50% off here. But I'm not touching my spot bags. So I'm going to go 50%. I'm going to do market sell, close. Also, this is Bluefin. I use Bluefin to my manual trades, longer term trades, non-KYC, available worldwide. Link in the description as well to Bluefin. Go and check that out. Yeah, I think it was a good decision to do. But yeah, Ton, I'm extremely bullish on. I just think, you know, I don't like the chart, and I have to trust the chart as well. There's a break below here, drive back up. I would, yeah, I don't know what's happening here, but a short term, if we get a pullback, this can pull back harder, and then we'll just add back in. What else do we have? 𝗙𝗔𝗙. I don't own any 𝗙𝗔𝗙. Yeah, I mean, it's look like literally what I said. Yeah, I said play the 4-hour retrace. Comes the 4-hour retrace. There is a higher high here. Look at this. There's a higher high here. It just moves. Same thing. You can just play the 4-hour retrace here. Wait for the 4-hour retrace. By the way, look at this. Like I literally told you, play for the 50%. Look at this. 50% you bought. 50% you bought. 50% you will buy. You know, it's so simple. AVAX, I've taken a massive AVAX position, 50x yesterday with like $6,000 in margin. I sold most of it now, but it's up 334%. I didn't want to share it because I thought it was too degen for me to do it, but I did that. So that's that. AVAX, I'm super bullish. If the market runs, I think if gaming runs, AVAX is obviously the runner. I mean, I would not be surprised if AVAX going back to $34. Looking at it, 39% here. But I already trade this. Like I don't really want to hold AVAX because it's all dependent on narratives and whether it will run or not. Okay. What else do we have here? Doge. Let's do Doge. Battery's running out of my mouse. Yeah, I mean, Doge, look at this again. 4-hour, 4-hour, 4-hour. Let me guess. Did he come back 50%? Look at this. Let me guess. Not on this leg, but on the main leg. It did. 50% touch. Higher high. Move on. Again, 50% here. 50%. I would look at 50%. Aptos. Let's look at Aptos. I love Aptos. So Aptos is also one of the things that I'm holding on spot. Incredible team, great vision, very good, fast, cheap, reliable chain, very good partnerships. I really think Aptos can run. I am holding a bag of Aptos, but also this is literally accumulation. So it looks very decent on that level as well. Massive liquid. It's like artificially kept down. So the moment we made a higher high here, buying in here with this stop loss makes a lot of sense actually. Makes a lot of sense. I would not be surprised if Aptos would pull something like this. Like this. Like I would not be surprised. Or this, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Aptos is a good buy. I'm holding it on spot as well. Works looking like ENA before its big move. Exactly. Oh, Works. I don't know what Works is. Aptos, SQD. So SQD, I'm disappointed, I'll be honest with you. I'm holding SQD as well. I know that they have a mechanism, buyback and whatnot. It comes back. I think it's a good buy. I'm holding this. Yeah, they have a treasury announcement as well. Massive buybacks, whatnot. So a great product. So I would not be surprised if this would pull a big one. But yeah, so far I'm not happy about the price action here. Definitely not happy. But it's time to see. Let's do one more. BONK. Let's do BONK for the lols. I mean, not bad. It's down 40% for my friends who've been buying it up here. Congratulations to you. But it also came back to 50%. I mean, I can't, you know. It's actually a great place to buy, bro. It's a great place to buy. Look at this. Market structure shift, buy back, push. I'm gonna jump onto the 100x Club. I'm gonna drop a trading video. Just gonna give you all the entries that I think would be cool. So go and subscribe there. You can click here. And also thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate every single one of you for tuning in here. If you got any value out of it, just let me know in the comment section. Make sure to check out this video. I think we're gonna include the video that I'm gonna drop out on Cubic, so you can check that out once it's out. And you can subscribe here, and you can see this as my playlist. Come back for another one, and I believe I'll see you next week.